the Maya system of writing numbers, a bar is equal to 5 and a dot is equal to 1. So there's the number 9. And here's the number 13. Here's the number 12. A lot of it has to do with dates, but also a lot of it has to do with names. People got the name of the day that they were born on as their given name.
Your name is.
The hieroglyphic texts like this one are arranged in what are now called cartouches, a French word. Each one of these squares is a cartouche. And inside the cartouche you can have a principal syllable whose meaning can be changed by a prefix, suffix, inside fix, on top fixes, even underneath fixes can change the value of the main syllable. It makes it a very complex system of writing, and it is not consistent. The U.S. Army and the U.S. Marines are very skilled at breaking anybody's code, but they couldn't do a thing with Maya writing because it isn't consistent. It'll make use of plays on words. An example that I could give you in English is that you can write the word deer, D-E-E-R. You could write it D-E-A-R. You could write it D-E-E-R-E if you were writing about tractors. And if you were having to carve it in stone, wouldn't it be just as good to write D-E-E-R if you were really writing about tractors? And in context, people would be able to understand what you were saying. And you would save yourself so many more chiselings of stone with an obsidian tool and things like that. But in the early 1950s, a Soviet linguist named Yuri Konorosov, who lived in Leningrad, published a translation of one of the 3 surviving classic period Maya books. And in his preface, he said it may seem strange to the reader that it is a Soviet linguist, not somebody that lives closer in proximity to the place where these things occurred, not somebody from the United States or Canada or even Mexico, that is deciphering written Maya. He went on to tell the reader that the reason was that he lived in a society that was much more conducive, no flash. It was much more conducive to intellectual activity than capitalism. And so that was at the height of the Cold War period, and Senator McCarthy was on his rampage, and Western linguists just would find any possible mistake. And we've got so many flashes, we're going to have let's put the cameras away or we're going to have problems with the police.